Hi, here's Savage Beat speaking for the Savage Beast Chronicles. Okay, today I'm going to talk about the rules of threes. What is it about? It's very simple. If you consider that during 3 seconds you are not looking at what you're doing, you're going to have an accident. It's very fast. 3 seconds of inattention brings you to accident. It can be in when you are driving, for example, you look at a very nice person and of course you don't look at the circulation. What happens? You may have an accident with a car, you may run over a person. Well, it leads to accidents. It's very dangerous. It is the same at home when you are doing some work. Someone's talking to you and you fall down because you are not looking at what you are doing. Very simple to remember, the rule of threes. What happens after 3 seconds? You have the 3 minutes. 3 minutes is the time that our brain needs to die. Well, let's say to have permanent damages. This means if we don't get oxygen for a period of 3 minutes, then after 3 minutes we start having major problems. The brain needs to be fed with oxygen as much as it can. That's the reason, for example, in Switzerland, we learn how to make artificial respiration or to reanimate people before you can get the driving license. Okay, so I don't know how it is in USA, in England, or other English-speaking countries. After 3 minutes, what do we have? We have 3 hours. 3 hours is the time we need to die when we are outside. Let's say when I was living in Transnistria, it's part of the ex-Soviet Union, we had during 6 weeks minus 32 degrees Celsius. Believe me, you cannot breathe. It's so cold, you need to protect. And the most difficult thing to do is to remain outside. I mean, if you stay more than 3 hours, for sure you can die, almost at night. During the day you can find open places, you can go to restaurants, you have ways to protect yourself. If you look at a country like Spain, when temperatures are growing up during the summer, you can have up to 38, 43 degrees and more. If you stay outside in the sun, not only you are going to be burned by the sun itself, but the heat will make an insulation. This means, at the best case, you will finish at the hospital, and in the worst case, it will be at the morgue. So remember, 3 hours without protection, without physical protection, leads you to death. After 3 hours, what do we have? We have 3 days. 3 days is the time that our body needs to die if we don't hydrate it in the correct way. This means every day we lose around 2.4 liters of water by breathing, urinating, sewing. Well, technically our body for man is around 65% of water. For women, it is about 55%, and for children, babies, newborns, it is about 78%. So this means we must hydrate very well to avoid any problem. Furthermore, if you don't drink, you will see that very fast your intellectual capacities will slow down, and you won't react as fast as you were doing before. After 3 days, what does it remain? It remains 3 weeks. 3 weeks is the time that your body needs to die if you don't feed it. I mean, you need to eat in order to live. It's something usual. If we look, the first thing that the body is going to burn, it is the sugar, what we have. Then the fat we have accumulated, this is our reserve, and at the end this is all the muscles, and we are going to die. It's very, it takes time, but the result is known. I have been doing some tests lately And if you eat a portion of food which is a quarter of you usually eat, a third, a quarter, it depends, you can have much more time before getting into trouble. So this means feeding your body with food, even a few food, gives you much more time in case of hard times. So this is it, and many thanks for listening. Remember, be ready for the unexpected. See you, bye-bye.